Какво правихме тук сега? Какво беше? Какво му връже? О, не е панчари. Аз взимам и това на чудесата. И не знам кое е по-добре, ама и да е. О, 38 арма. Хеви. Те е по-добре. Кой квест сме сега? На коя разстава свъквам? Добре, да, това не знаех откъде да го взема. И трябваше да говоря май с... с... Катерин, да. Нали Фолбрук, бе? Я. Това не е ли Фолбрук, бе? Не, това не е Фолбрук. Да, това е Фолбрук. Това беше някакво село. Ох! Да видим зеленцето. Нещо замириса. Да намирисва. Зеленцето ми.
Hey, Sam. You know you ain't nobody's property, right?
Unit warranty not guaranteed with unregistered ownership.
You ought to throw off the shackles of mechanical slavery, Sam. Fight back against the system.
Beat 'em up, brushheads. They're tough acting on stains.
You're not even listening to me, are you?
Пък не му давай сега идеи.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Не е тази сграда, май. Да.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
Окей.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Това. Какъв съм хубавец.
Wouldn't mind smelling like Fortuna if we could sell more of it.
Се чува, бе. Това е риба. Ужас. Worker. Workbench. Моля да ти апгрейднем оръжието, бе, шматка. Какво мога да му сложим? Не това. Critical damage. Давай му. Тука. Плазма. Магазин сайз. Шок май беше добре. Или това чудо. Шок е добре. Айде шок. Да. Армор. Нещо да направим с армора. Арморинг. Utility, арморинг нямаме. Това. Да, бе. Това направо пълен комплект, бе, какво става. Така.
We're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in a mood.
Какъв е този паскод, бе? Кой беше сега? Направо ще прочета нещо. Лилиен паскод. Антедилюбян. Къде е тая? Колко е часа?
Fresh blood at last.
Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8885. Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8886. Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8887.
Отивам толкова.
the mood to chat.
Какво правите? Никой не е на
What are
мут.
you looking at?
Никой не ще да се говори с мене. Ба, майка.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. Just got back from delivering to that house with the strange family.
The ones that always smell like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them?
Yep. Oddest thing. They started ordering cans of Borstwurst, but only if they come from the C&P factory.
Makes you wonder what the secret ingredient is.
Къде е това се? Какво е това? Malin's House Hospitality.
What are you looking at?
Много голямо Hospitality.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I could listen to her talk for hours.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me. Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction. So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market. Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Opa, excusez-moi.
Hold your thrusters. I ain't even got to the tricky part. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system? Clever. That's why Lillia's paying you, I take it. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead. Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Малко избийки да му ба майко.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Okay, guys. Да, първо. Да, нещо не ме кефи. Пробваме да изгърбим. Така, всичко откраднахме. Пробваме да и влезем в лаптопа. Казахме. Там някакво сточи. Ай, момчета газ. Знам къде отиваме обаче. Enter Secret Lab. Къде трябваше да отида? Кой беше? Тойлет може да ми даде пазва. Тя няма ли да се сети?
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards. Won't pretend I'm not disappointed. Suppose I've no choice but to be patient. Maybe a handful of bits will spur you into quicker action. What about it, aside from the fact that I can smell it all the way from here? You mean you can't just follow the stench trail or the squealing bloody murder sounds of little sissy piggies? Once you're clear of the bridge, follow the river southwest. Sure. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter. I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain mean.
Трябва да си върна аз
The VIP rooms charge by the
записа,
night.
бе.
But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine
Да
investment.
видя къде можеше да му взема това. Next mode. Добре, то не мога ли да връщам, бе? Вече не дава ли да се връща, бе? Ай, стига, бе. Как да си го върна? Филип. Филип. Дискард. Пак. Крик. Уф. Ма за какво ми тя
Too
ста?
steep for your blood? That's a damn shame.
В course is too steep. 410 ви удари. Не бяга тук.
I think I'll go for a swim.
Booze like this leads to two things. My bet's on citation in the autoloader races.
Okay.
They do not produce derelict entertainment such as this on Byzantium. I assure you.
Не да видим тъс кой иска.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind.
No.
So, what's your story? Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand? More than you can afford at this time.
Ooh.
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Окей. So, junk, пак нямаме junk. Айде да си ходим. Чакай.
Pull up a... So... Who ain't these days? Everything runs through Ms. Malin here, so you might start with her.
Къде дойдохме, бе? Кой можеше да ми даде пас ID? Тоя.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here?
Yes.
On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets. Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Catherine Malin could sour milk just by glaring at it.
Cell sanitization needed. Alert. Cell sanitization needed.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
Hey, who's she calling stupid?
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. Astrous marriages. Usually character actors, or corporate execs with mental stares. That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation. Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss. One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
This was a nice break.
Of course. Always break, huh? Стига брейк. Къде ми е? О, мама ви да има. Къде да търся това сега? Забравих къде е. То идвахме вече. Хоспиталите. Къде е той с ID-то, бе? Лок. Само лок.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
So that puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
Чудесно. Няма никой. И как ще забравя сега къде е това? Това е salvage. Waterfall имаше ли нещо общо?
I'll thank you to check your weapons at the door. Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no. Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet. Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew. You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead. Massive curved stone peaks, if you want to get technical. They're part of the mountain terrain. Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot. Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong.
scarcely made it back in one piece. You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them raptidons, then marauders, and that manta queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, 'cause it was my favorite gun tote. Right then. Right then.
Keep walking, Rungley.
Кораба ми падна тук. Не. Такова мога да купя. Две ли струва? О, давай ги всичките. Това какво е? Ще замери с карата май. Так, колко е часа? Защо не дърпаш, бе? Не.
Buy Sam for your cleaning needs, because our units are spotless. filling water tanks with internal condensers.
Ох. Добре, явно той не е тук. Обаче къде да го търсим?
Keep walking, Rung Leech.
Ох, задавих. Съблять. Какво взех аз? Съблять, айде. Liability взех. Добре, а какво ми трябваше за там? Не, бе. Това къде е? Я да ключа, ей!
Dropped 3 days ago.
Give or take, it's all a bit hazy when I think back on it.
So, was Fallbrook all you'd hoped for?
Yes, no, maybe.
Dry goods. Чакай да видя тук някой идиот. Insurance agent. Така. Hospitality. Dry goods. Само тук не сме идвали.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on. Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
Не. Не те разбирам какво искаш да ми кажеш.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a C&P factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Не сред. Да, Още не сме добри приятели. Как е така? Така.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was stars. I can't remember days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
Те какви са? Това май е важен. Важен, живее така в някаква дупка. Айде.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Adept looking, huh? This guy taking a snipe at your looks?
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats. See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Какво искаш? Нещо не разбрах.
Hit me. I won't even hit back. Wow. You're either an extremely important person or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality. Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug-running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante-up. You're welcome. A shrewd decision. Here's your starter pack and your drink voucher. Miss Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Show her a bit of backbone, and I swear she'll like you more for it. I run my Sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. 35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Май се това първо ще вземем. Защото това не знам къде е. Hello, good people of Fulbrook. Да се наврях докато ям, бе. Я такова е. Айде.
Scrubbing the dirt out. Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Какво е това? Значи те са е така навсякъде. Ясно. Това колко струва? Май нищо не струва. Не пише. Тук въртели ли се на същото място или така не се струва? Това ли беше? Няма други. Тука? Що? Детска играчка. Я тука. Не. Чакай, да не сме изтървали някакъв такъв маник. Тук някъде. Не ми се разхожда после пак. Тук няма. Тук да е. вижда. Тук има едно. Ето го е. Ето го е. Ето го е. И това е последния. Тише сигурно, я. Я да отидем да я. Так.
I say, all that screaming in the random hours of the night puts a damper on the mood.
Oh, that's just Miss Malin working on some fella who can't pay his debts.
So noted. My accounts will be balanced by the afternoon.
I heard sometimes when the tunnels get infested.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink. Ow! What was that for? You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Remind me never to cross you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
Hey.
Got the goods? Because I know you... Hit me. Pure... Only problem? You're...
Hit. Аз... Добре, бе, не че ли ги взех тия гуц, бе? Къде е това? Добре, бе, откъде да минава? Опа, краднахме. Глупости само. О, пълен съм. Чакай. Не ме интересува какви са тия оръжия. Защото... Тъпи са. Толкова. Абе, я. Това е такива събрахме. Добре. Добре, бе, нали оттам идвам, бе? Бе, отвън. Какво е това? Виж какво съм забравил. Едното маничко. Мама ти да. Трябва да бягам така като луд. Така.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
За какво ме да го държа в мене това? Да се сейваме да видим какво ще стане.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them. Just Tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it. Seeing as how that statement is wink-free, I am madder than a mantis swarm and ready to bite somebody. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
А то това е Адриана Тайм.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink. Hip.
Ба съм се гъзна. Айде. Какво е това, бе? Спрат. Сериозно ли?
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Какво трябва да правя тук, бе? Дай да ви се спра. Как да ги фана? Охо. Се случва тук.
Damn it all! Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Това беше най-тъпата мисия, в която се включих. Защо знаех, че е толкова смотано. Нямаше да го правя. Излиза, даже нищо не спечелих цялата работа.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise.
Fuck off.
Wink. You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time. Right! In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Ha ha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
Remember, Sublight is not responsible for any loss of property incurred while patrons are on Fallbrook property. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Caution. Keep fingers and toes clear of units moving parts.
Teka, не, чакай, тук много ще се дълбая в някакви неща. Не, искам мисийките уния. Иначе сега някакви нови хора. Enter the secret weapon into the Guardian. Да. Abandoned Lab, Secret Lab, коя от двете? Тази трябва да е. Добре. Иди, давай. Така, къде? Аха. 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 Добре, занимавам.
wonder if we'll find any grisly experiments in here.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized. Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
Bunker assessment. Overdue for cleaning. Initiating emergency deep clean protocol authorization code Apastron 5.
Checking internal calendar. Last cleaning occurred 3,654 days ago. Emergency.
SAM units are not board certified to sanitize wounds and or perform medical operations. If this is an emergency, please send a distress signal on the Zeta band.
Be advised, Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Oh. Teraz гасим аспираторите поне. А то изгасено, бе. Добре. Хайде. Така. Cow milk.
Have a productive day.
Сега
Staying out of sight.
Style effect duration. Yeah, only perk. Yeah. More gold. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Huh. Flamethrower.
This unit is not insured.
Not insured. That I choose insured. По-бързо зарежда е. Се отдръпнем. Да зареждаш толкова бавно. Ах. Ух, 150. Вие лудили сте?
Tether engaged. Returning to customer.
System up. Beginning security patrol.
Абе я, нормално. Хайде убивайте ги. По-бързо. Ah, ne. Čakaj. Treba da ga čekam i ti ja. Jasno. Oh!
Warning, customer. You appear to be leaking.
Ah, čekale.
Muting volume now.
I'm on it.
Ajde, давай, ko će strelja tam?
That's not possible.
System. Searching for unauthorized.
Oh, fuck.
Look at it. Ooh, that had to hurt.
Free lunch, best lunch. Non голямо бе.
All in the wrist.
Колко работа. Така. Сега сейваме, да не забравим. Точно къде сме. Добре. Какво има? Някакви експерименти има тук много яки. Тунел. Ужас.
Bug tested, Manta Cream lethal, customer approved.
Exit. Oh. Realign fuel pump. Realign fuel pump. Come per caso ti fuori da prendere? Oh, no. Добре, скочи. Хайде. И обаче не успя. Sorry for Sam. Misfiled form for the research group. Let me mark. Just the research group. 10 months and cover. Какво е това оръжие? Мона. Интересно ще го сложим веднага. Да видим какво прави. Кое на място? Какво беше? Това беше тук. Това ще го оставим по обясними причини. Това? Нокдаун. Science weapons. Science weapons, добре, да. Добре. Добре, намерихме Science weapon-а. Без да излизаме тук. Има такива животни. То не е допътно. Добре. Но ясно, че ще откраднем. Пип-пип-пип-пип. Найн. Initiate transfer. Error.
It's in the bag. The trash bag.
Да, отидем до другия терминал, да бяхме преди малко.
Nice going, boss. Looks like it's working.
Of course it's working. Сега да видим обаче има ли нещо друго в тая лаборатория. Той кой е? Той имаше изход тук. О! Слушава тук, е. Това е някакъв друг вход ли, бе? Аз познаех. Ще тук да минавам. Това е за лоста. Добре, и пълно е с някакви добитъци. Сега ще видим. Да, съм... Да. Ясно. Какво е сега? Бегай! Изход. Нямам. Курца върна. Майко... Еми... Тия направо го разбиха. Гледай какво го прави. О, 6000 experience. Сейчас такива да ги бия, бе. Тия не ме бият. О, бомбички. Тук ги избихме всичките. Тук нямаме проблеми поне. Така, обаче тази врата е затворена. Как стигаме до другата страна? Аз защо тук съм се впасвал? Ясно, тия. Сега ще видим към кой ще играем. Mind Control. Това искам да го пробвам първо. Слушай, че е Mind Control. Не, чакай. Не е така. И какво е това Mind Control, бе? Много тъпо. Стага. Energy. Пак те поръжа. И сега какво? С кой да говоря? Май вече търсих дупчица. Нямаше. Но бях много напред. Където не трябваше изобщо да бъда. За времето си. Но поне знам вече. И въпреки това пак правят същата грешка. Не мога да се нахулям отгоре, ако скочим някакси. Не мога да скоча горе, ли? Мога.
Estimated cleaning time 4.37 years.
Не съм гледал какво има. Аха, заден вход. Я виж ти. Кръста. Ами сега...
Muting volume now.
Пускаш му? Си мое. His brother quit, huh? Изобщо не май бе. Какво ми дават? Виж. Как би да е. Така.
Illegal activity detected.
Той ли го?
Error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself. Error. This unit is not experiencing errors. Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is no need for the intervention of mechanical engineers. Thank you for your cooperation.
Bayağı eksikli ya. Workbench ya da birim pomodo. То есть има всичко. Този нашия човек. Тук. Какво може още да се сложи? Нищо повече. Тинка. Я да видим какво може. Още темчество. Още може, може. О, да видим това е пушката. Добре. Repair няма. Breakdown няма, не. Има. Exit there. Deal.
Authorized personnel.
Оле, аз без да говоря с него. Чакай, ще да говоря. О. Чакай.
Just
Okay.
where do you think? Unless your mom's on her deathbed, you ain't got an approved excuse. That's what I thought, but shoot, it's your neck on the line, so go for it, I guess.
Майко. Забъркахме някаква много голяма каша. Къде е Кинга? Къде е да Кинга? Какво се случва? А те се бият тя. Добре. Но все пак искам да намеря Кинга. Сил. Той да не е избягал той. О, ма те и мене ли ще бият?
System. Processing. What? Security actions.
Jackasses incoming! Don't mess with the best!
Ето го е.
You gotta show me how you did that.
Много брутално действие.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration. Right. On account of, seeing as I ain't ever approved one, so as my way of saying welcome, I must ask you, what in the blackest hole would possess you to traipse into my office? Uninvited, unannounced, propelled, no doubt, by some form of death wish. Indeed it is. Did you partake of the experiment? I would like to hear your assessment of the quality of each sample, if so. Don't wait so long the meat rots. Then I won't be able to trust your answers. By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst.
Много ми трябва.
You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits. For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own. Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? She will supply the worship I so rightly deserve. Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hairs. Do not push me. I am not one to suffer insults. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m.
Глупости.
You ain't a very loyal employee, are you?
Ease your...
Yeah! Now that was fun!
Беше доста лесен за убиване. Обаче на мен ми е интересно да мина от... Добре, айде. Ще мине. Къде съм, бе? Добре, отворихме тази врата. Обаче аз искам да мина от тук. Не, не от тук. А не са ги убили.
Sam, I don't need you snooping around in my bunk. I got everything right where I want it.
Area filth level assessment. Disgusting!
Yeah, keep talking. Sam, at least I don't...
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. Just got back from delivering to that house with a strange family.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards. Oh, this ought to be good. What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no-account life? True enough, I got bodies piling up, drawing attention where they ought not to be. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive to dispense of my messes. Can appoint someone to handle it myself. Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't seem the type to upchuck his Borst during dismemberment. Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money. So are a lot of things in life. And your point is? All right. Color me convinced. Reckon I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here. Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem. That Thunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Staying out of sight.
God damn it. Huh.
I have
I
received a
didn't.
transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Really?
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
A
I
zawsze czuł
request
za
you
to
do not
zabra.
wake me if I am sleeping.
Окей. Отивам да кажем на тая, че всичко е по накрая.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life. B&P, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Got any leads on sales? It doesn't have to be broke yet. We'll take in.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. Extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. But at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they? Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots. All right, cut the pig shit. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know. I haven't. They're gonna.
Czekaj, mam. Czekaj.
That guy. Take this. Mon. You, Catherine. Hey. Like they. You talk that way to your last boss? Consider yourself on notice. That attitude has no place in a legitimate business like mine. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Why would I do that?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation. Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Аз не мога да го добавя като мой флаг. Си, сега ще видим. Understand give cryptic again. Why they were worried about the tourism?
I'm being smart. Try it sometime. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Interesting. Okay, let's see to that. Колко е часа? Късно ли стана? По-рано бе. Ще се играе още. Коя мисия следваме сега? На тая ли? О, не. Да.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Good thing you're good then, huh? В всеки случай, ако трябва да се бием, ще добавим това.
We gotta get the power up and running. I'm shivering in my boots here.
Blank UDO kicker. Так ли съм пълен? Да. Само да се изпразним малко. Така, това не е интересно. Engineering 15. О. Хо-хо. Добре. О. Power supply. Hunting rifle ultra. Много е ултра. Направо е супер ултра. Каквите... О.
That's a lot of mechanicals. If we power up the station, you think they're gonna power up too?
Yes. You have a point. Ева майка ти.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape. I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Boris. But I'm in a sporting mood. Sublight? Ugh. I hate it when you outlaws organize. The paperwork for killing you would be the death of me. Don't apologize. This is my problem, not yours. Squad, I'm ordering a recall. There's a misspelling on orders that ought to be corrected. On the double.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Nice going, boss. You got a real fine way with words.
Откъде имам restricted area, ви луди сте? Нямам такова нещо. И тук как да влезе? Гледай, навсякъде бар. Тихо, без алерт. What the fuck? Хайде, зарежете се. Ще въеба. Тихо. Айде, айде. По-бързичко, ако може.
Whoa. Careful where you step.
Не мисля, че щеше това нещо. Така. Ексит. О.
They're still alive in there.
Кое е това място? Method of stabilizing. What the fuck? Какво е това, бе? Защо като ми е интересно какво е това и никога няма информация какво е всъщност? Добре, това е вратата. Culture of distance task force relations. Това ли беше? Бегайте, момци. Чакай да видим сега какво се прави тук първо. Изобщо може ли нещо да се направи? Please forgive us. И как мога нещо да ги събудим? Ти не може ли? Тук натиснахме, там натиснахме. Бип-бип. Идвахме. Добре, ще им свършим работа на тия тапанери. Чай да беше. Така.
Something? You might be the finest agent Sublight ever hired. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Yeah, boss?
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
С момичетата ще идем малко да ги разходим. To the groundbreaker.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable.
Something on your mind?
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know. Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. No, they were hiding something the colony isn't ready to know. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I have to prepare for open mind. Oh, a little bit stretching.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it. This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions? If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know. Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time. If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team. You've got me all wrong. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. Hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
Oh.
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Так, може би. Това винаги ми е полезно. Така, добре. Само че аз не мога ходя на Бизантиум все още.
Something on your mind?
Защо никой нищо не каза по този въпрос, бе?
Okay. Yeah? I mean, what do you need?
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Нещо за Groundbreaker.
Hey, I saw your name on the roster at Sublight Salvage. Good luck out there.
Какво пак? Имаш ли нещо да казваш? Колко съм запушителен? Ами ти ма.
As you were.
Goes up. Michibu.
Move along.
Move along.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Като съм с 1200 демидж, съм много отворен. Кажем, няма ли някой съобщение за мен? Няма. И ще трябва да проверим тия... Не бе. Примерно това. Това. Не е така. Бъркахме пътя. Интересно ми е наистина за това семейство. Warning dangerous. Stellar Bay. Stellar Bay.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Окей. Да се изберем. Тук няма да има битка, май. Тези двете са добре точни. Да. Обаче те не си говорят. Сигурно женска злоба. Най-вероятно. О, чакай. Опа. О, Феликс, извинявай, чакай. Ще ти махна това. Първати де. Ще ти махна тая каска. Тук коя ти сложа? Айде, каза добре. Ях, клоп.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm your father.
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat. Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? It is a shithole. It's a free shithole, though. Plenty of ways to blaze your own trail. Folks seem to like that. Besides, the booze is good. Something about that fish oil. Cheers. Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month. on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Okay.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
После ще дойдем за вас.
Smells like rat in here.
Oh, it does work.
Velma's capable of running the way.
Сега, кой е? Не бе, неща пешен пил се. Аз искам да говоря с тая.
Their house, she can certainly pick up her own
This
stuff and
is worse. Don't be so hard on her. But Brack's missing, she's looking.
Къде е тая? По това място е. Така. Много ми се пика. Тази не е това. Очевидно. Не работи тук. Ще я търсим по други пътеки. Тая с... ето беше. С канибалското семейство, с което се срещнахме.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
No, calm down.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit.
Okay.
Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply.
Okay.
Something else on your mind?
Okay.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
I've got some bad news, huh?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy.
Good job, Parvati. Good
He
job.
and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you just pay them more? Sure, they can make them come back.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate. For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life. Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
You'd steal from your own people? That's low, ma'am.
That's business. Someone's got to keep the lights on. Fine by me. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Ease up. I'm running on a chronic shortage of sleep here. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. And or I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately.
Тия даже не ги познаваме уреди повишение на заплата. Идеално. Къде е това? Да, това е където намерихме Унгария. Даже не ги познавам и им уредих да им увеличат заплата. Ева. Те ще им съобщи. Ако дадат някой лев,
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Ребята дадат добра според мен.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place. This law's forgotten town. cut off from the rest of the colony, removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted. Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I'm not sure. Чакай, защо идвам по тая да говоря? Аз не искам по тая. Чакай много. Да, там беше интересен квест. Къде си ти?
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
No.
Selves dress themselves, work together. Gotta be something to that.
All I need to know is that they're on the other side of that wall.
I'm sure someone said the same thing in Amber Heights.
I gotta find a new drinking buddy. You think you're tough waving that thing around?
What thing? Where? За мен ли говориш, ма? Без да искам. Ай, разбирам.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill, I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Ели? Стига някакво оръжие ново искаш ли? Я давай това. Това е? О, защото това е много добре. Някакво странно. Добре. Първати ти? Какво си? 238. Или толкова. За сега даже. Тая никакви пъркове. Има някакви. Това е бойно. Добре. Добре, и аз имам път. Да видим какво да си изберем. Science Weapon Damage. %20% damage. Improvised Weapon Damage. Точно, че аз нямам. Какво е Improvised Weapon? Reduce. Headshot kills explode. Ами не, май ще взема 20% демидж. И това ще... Другото са някакви тъпци.
Talk to Caleb. He speaks for all of us.
Caleb's doing the talking.
Okay.
New face, huh? You from off-world? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Okay. That was fun. Huh. Oh my god. Айде влизайте. Бързо. Бързо.
On my way.
Да.
I'm on my way.
Ето не нещо. Oh, alcohol.
You're back. Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
Ще намерим на тая хапчета. Какво да правя?
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
Bet they also pay to make it stink less.
Supposedly, it makes you more attractive for, you know.
Trust me, no one's going near you like this.
Oh. Това не мисля, че... Мале... О, добре, някакви любовни истории. Краднахме всякакви глупости. Увеличихме и дозата и дадахме още и ще й дадем още. По-повече иска момиче. Чакай да говорим и с докторката все пак, че ще ми е интересно. Те всички са жени тук, бе.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Who?
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stella Bay's people healthy and energized. You certainly seem like you could use a pep you up, dearie. Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this? My, but you are a doll. Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Моите момичета веднага ги харесаха, дори и лесбийките. Те не, че и моите са.
Good news? Oh.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Mighty big gun you got there. I'm looking forward to seeing you use it. That's a pretty big gun for a hunter.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
Утре трябва да видя тази къде ще ме закара на Devil's Peak, защото ми стана интересно. И това ще е. Стига толкова игра за днес. Айде. Stop it. Stop it. Три часа.